Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariana and today we're going to be reviewing the one and only Bretman Rock Wet n Wild palette. This palette is so freaking gorgeous. When I looked at it, I was like, I need it, I want it, and I freaking love Bretman Rock. Yeah, like, let's go ahead and try this out, see if we like it. Just so you guys know, this retails for $14.99. There were a whole bunch of other products out there, like the highlighter, which I really wanted but didn't get my hands on it. Sold out. The lip glosses I tried on my hand. I wasn't really feeling them because they were like some kind of thick consistency, but that's how Wet n Wild glosses are, so I just was like, you know what, I'm not even gonna waste my money on it because 5 times out of 10 I'm probably not gonna like it, not gonna wear it again. So I went ahead, purchased the palette a few days ago, I think like 2-3 days ago, and I have yet to test it out. Anyways, if you guys want to see my first impressions and a little tutorial using this palette right here, then go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, to start off, this is what the palette looks like without the outside packaging. The feel and everything is nice. It kind of feels like the regular ColourPop palettes. And then once you open it up, it says Jungle Rock, because, you know, Bretman Rock. And these are the colors that are inside. Like, they're gorgeous. I am obsessed. As you guys know, Wet n Wild is one of my favorite, actually my favorite drugstore brand ever. I have like all their liquid lipsticks. I still use their brushes. I'm obsessed with them. I freaking love them. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this palette, but before I do, I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of the Anastasia eye primer. You guys know that's like my favorite go-to eye primer, so we're gonna use that and I'll be right back. Alright, so now that the eye primer is on, let's go ahead and dive in. I am going to be using Concierge, which is this one right here, and I'm just using a regular flat brush. I am going to be applying this throughout the entire eye. So far so good. There's no fallout on my eyes. There's just a little bit of kickback on the actual palette. Let me see if I can show you. It's nothing too intense or serious, like I couldn't not even see it, but yeah. Okay, so the next color we're gonna grab is this color right, which is called Feline Myself. I'm gonna grab a Wet n Wild fluffy blending brush and just blend this on the outer V corner. So just by grabbing some of that color, you can see that there's actually a lot more kickback on the palette than the other color. You can see it. Like, that's actually more kickback than the last color. So I'm kind of scared to apply this on my eyes because it's probably going to have a lot of fallout. But let's go ahead and see. Hopefully it doesn't. Fingers crossed it doesn't have a lot of fallout on my eyes. So I'm going to start by packing on the color just on the outer V. I'm already scared because it already went past here. So I'm going to grab some of my translucent powder and I'm going to apply a layer like right underneath in case there is fallout. I have a feeling there's going to be like fallout. So let me just prevent it, not blending it until I feel like it reaches that consistency that I like. So I want to say I dipped into this palette around 3 times to get it to this color that I like, and the kickback is insane. Like, hopefully you guys can see it. It's just really bad. Like, I don't know. I mean, if it bothers you that there's a lot of kickback, just remember that this palette was only $14.99, you guys. Like, what can you expect? So I'm gonna grab another blending brush. This is Lee Blank 1207 brush right here. And the next color I'm gonna be grabbing is Venomous, which is this color right here. This green actually reminds me of a Shane Dawson Jeffree Star green that they never put in the palette. Literally reminds me exactly like it. The amount of kickback in the palette is actually really crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this right next to the purple. So we're just gonna pack this on again. Oh my god, it looks nothing like the color on here. Or is that just me? Like, it literally looks nothing like it. I'm a little confused, like, where did that color even go? Very confused. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's actually not that bad. Once I built up the color, you can actually see that it looks just like this. You do have to build it up, which, I mean, we're gonna go in with the color Anaconda, which is this color right here. And I'm using this flat brush right here. We're going to apply this right next to color from before. Okay, so now that the colors are on, I am going to be blending out each color with the same brush that we used for them. This is actually going to be like the ultimate test to see if they're gonna last at all or if they're gonna stay the same color. So let's see how they blend out. So as you guys can tell, this eye has a lot more pigment than this eye. It doesn't look horrible, it doesn't look bad, it actually looks really nice. And the purple, I mean, which is no big surprise because purples are like the hardest to formulate, and you can already tell that the color is vanishing. So I'm going to apply a little bit more of Feline myself, which is that purple color, and just pack it on and blend at the same time. Hopefully that will keep it on. Alright, so I went ahead and cut the crease using the Anastasia eye primer. I just cut it around 3/4 of the way. I'm going to grab this flat brush right here, and I am going to go in with the shade Prowl, which is this color right here. So first off, I'm just going to grab it plain old simple like that and apply it. See how that, oh, it actually looks really, really nice. I didn't even have to wet it. Wow. So I'm going to clean off the brush, and we're going to use it to apply King of the Jungle, which is the gold color right here. Same brush, we're just going to grab a little bit and apply it to the rest of the eye. Oh wow, once again, the pigment of these shimmers is insane. It's really good. Honestly, that's not really surprising because shimmers are like the easiest to formulate. And it looks really good though. Just shook I didn't have to wet the brush, because even like in higher end palettes I would still have to wet the brush for it to look this intense, and I didn't have to do that with this. So now with that brush from before, we're gonna grab the shade Flamenco, which is this color right here, and we're gonna blend that on the outer V corner, and then grab a little bit more of the Feline myself, just to blend the two purple and pinks together. Ooh, that made the purple look so much better than it did a few seconds ago. The purple was kind of like meh. It was honestly killing my vibe because it just didn't blend out nice. It looked really patchy, but now with the pink blended into it, it looks really nice. Like, it kind of gave it that fill in the gap that it needed, and I like it. For the lower lash line, I honestly want to go in with the big Peacock Energy color right here, and maybe some of Venomous. Oh my god, once I pressed into the big Peacock Energy, it kind of just like mushed that eyeshadow So it's definitely more like a pressed pigment instead of a shimmer shadow, which is really interesting. I'm gonna grab a little bit of Anaconda and just blend those two colors together. This is an e.l.f. detailed crease brush. Oh my god, I'm looking at my eyelashes now and there's actually like fallout from the shimmer shadow. Let me show you up close. Like, I don't know if you guys can see the little shimmers on my lashes. It's nothing too intense. I would probably honestly still wet the brush just because that will kind of hold it and give it like that glue effect to like the eyes and stuff. But anyways, I brought you up close and personal too so you guys can see the shadows. Honestly speaking, I love the eyeshadow look. I just don't love the shadows. It's kind of like trash. Like, they blend it out really, really nice, and honestly, I've been filming this video for maybe like 20 minutes right now, and it already started to fade. Like, the colors don't look like what they looked like in the beginning, and I mean, that's kind of what you can expect considering that this is a really, really cheap and inexpensive eyeshadow palette. I freaking love Bretman Rock, but these shadows, I don't think they're it. I really liked the shimmer shadows though because they performed like the best pigment, and you can literally see like little specks of glitter on it. I don't know if you can see it from the camera, but you can see the specks of glitter and everything. It looks really good. I'm gonna go off camera. Maybe I'll update you guys throughout the day and see like how long it wears. Alright, so most of you are probably wondering what my final thoughts on this palette are. Is it pretty? Yes. Is it blendable? Sort of. I mean, you can kind of already assume that the purple's not gonna blend as well. I mean, you guys, I really want to say that this palette is good. Hey guys, so I'm so happy I didn't upload that video yet because I actually got my hands on the Bretman Rock highlighter. It's a few days later, probably a week later I think. So I'm gonna try to get it up today, but I figured I'd try this out. You guys already know palette's not my thing. It wasn't all that, but the highlighter, you guys, I need to try it. Like, I have to try it. I am going to be doing, I guess I'm gonna do the pink highlighter first on this side and then the gold one on that side. Let me just take out this little plastic. It has like, there we go. The packaging is really cute because it has a B and an R, which is supposed to symbolize Bretman Rock on it. Really, really cute. Let's start. Oh, let's start off with the pink side. I'm using this regular like blending brush. I think this is BH Cosmetics. Let's see. Ooh, it's pretty. It's really pretty, guys. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hold up. Do you see it? Wow. This did not come to play. That looks so good. Oh wow, that looks really good. So I'm gonna grab another fluffy brush right here. We're gonna use the gold side now. This side is a lot thicker because it's not like, it doesn't have chunks of glitter like the pink one. And I really feel like this color looks like Anastasia's So Hollywood, so let's see how this one does. Oh wow. Yeah, it does remind me of Anastasia's So Hollywood, so this is definitely a dupe. I don't have So Hollywood anymore because I ran out of that one. It was so good. I loved it. I like it. They're really easy to blend and they're buildable, which I really, really like. I'm gonna go in with the pink one, you know, kind of just mix them both together. I really like the pink one though, so we're gonna go with that one. Highlighter is definitely worth it if you guys can get your hands on it. I know it did sell out already. I I would definitely get my hands on it. The palette, on the other hand, was not it. I'm so sorry. I love Bretman Rock, but that palette was for the price. Honestly, I would just get a Morphe palette because the purples are a ton better in the Morphe palette. They don't have little like lines of demarcation or anything, which I got a lot with the Bretman Rock palette. So yeah, I definitely recommend you guys get like a Morphe palette instead. And you guys know I don't like Morphe like that, but in this case I definitely do. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe, click the bell notification down below so you guys can be notified whenever I post a new video. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and until next time.